Regions of Ohio. The 5 regions of Ohio were formed thousands of years ago by powerful natural forces. Those forces changed the shape of Ohio's surface, from rolling plains in the west to the rugged hills and forests of the east. Ohio is a state of beautiful and fascinating places. Ohio's land regions. If you traveled through Ohio, you would see many different landforms. Landforms are shapes that make up Earth's surface. And see how I highlighted it? Much of the western Ohio has plains. A plain is a large area of flat land. See how I highlighted that one? The western plains of Ohio have rich soil for growing crops such as corn, wheat, and soybeans. How many of you see corn and soybeans and stuff planted all over, especially corn, right?
Yep.
Just love the sweet corn.
Right down my street is a whole patch of corn.
There you go. Much of eastern Ohio has plateaus. A plateau is an area of flat land and higher than the surrounding land, right? So I'll read that again. A plateau is an area of flat land higher than the surrounding area. So basically, it goes, I wonder, is there like a little pen here? Maybe I can't. It goes up like this, right? But then it flattens out, and then it goes back down. That flat area up high, that's called a plateau. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to get rid of that now. All right. You got the plateau. There it is. I wish there was a better way to do that.
Wish the eraser was bigger.
Shh. All right. Here we go. Oh, now I want to get it. I just want to be on my... Oh. Okay. So now, in southern plateau regions, the hills are blanketed with oak and walnut trees. Okay. Let's keep going, shall we?
Yeah.
Shaping the land. Most scientists believe that thousands of years ago, there were periods of extreme cold. Each period was known as an ice age. During the last ice age, Ohio was shaped into 5 landform regions we have today, right? Look at the map on page 33. Much of the eastern part of Ohio, known as the Appalachian Plateau, was covered by glaciers thousands of years ago. A glacier is a huge blanket of snow, moving ice that shapes the land. The glacial Appalachian Plateau region is part of the Appalachian Plateau that was covered by glaciers. The southeastern area, untouched by the glaciers, is called the unglaciated Appalachian Plateau region. That's a mouthful, isn't it? It remained uncovered by ice and has many hills and valleys. Glaciers also covered the lake and till plains. The northern Lake Plains region borders Lake Erie, making it ideal for shipping and trading. South of the Lake Plains is the Till Plains region. As the glaciers melted, they deposited till, or a mixture of sand, gravel, and clay. This mixture makes the soil of the Till Plains one of its greatest resources. Many types of vegetation or plant life can be found in the plains region. The area of the plains that the glaciers did not reach is the Lexington Plain region. All right, so the question is, how were the plains of Ohio formed? How were they formed? Right? It says, most scientists believe that thousands of years ago, periods of extreme cold, each period was known as Ice Age. During the Ice Age, Ohio was shaped into 5 landform regions that we have today. So much of the eastern part of Ohio is known as the Appalachian Plateau, is covered by glaciers thousands of years ago. All right, how was it formed? What do you think? Huh? Ready? A glacier is a huge blanket of slow-moving ice that shapes the land. The glaciated Appalachian Plateau region is part of the Appalachian Plateau that was covered by glaciers. The southeastern area untouched by glaciers is called the unglaciated Appalachian Plateau region. Okay? Glaciers also covered the Lake Till Plains. The northern Lake Plains region borders Lake Erie, making it ideal for shipping and trading. South of the Lake Plains is the Till Plains region. As the glaciers melted, they deposited till, or a mixture of sand, gravel, and clay. This mixture makes the soil of the Till Plains one of the greatest resources. Many types of vegetation or plant life can be found in the plains region. The area of the plains that the glaciers did not reach are the Lexington Plains region. So how were the plains formed? By what? Everyone? Glaciers. Right? Glaciers tilled up the land, right? Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, yeah, look, here's what they were talking about. So look at this. Oh, I don't like this one, though. I have a good map of the regions of Ohio that I want to share with you guys. Okay, so let's keep going. Next page, ready? Weather and climate. Weather in Ohio changes from summer to fall and winter to spring. Weather is the air's temperature. Okay, weather is the air's temperature, moisture, and wind in certain times and places, right? So, what am I doing? I'm highlighting that definition, aren't I? Weather, over time, makes up the climate of an area. The climate plays an important part of the Ohio's geography, right? So I'm going to highlight all that. Weather over time makes up the climate. Okay, so climate is weather over time, right? In one area. Mild and moist. Climate in Ohio changes all year long and is affected by precipitation. Precipitation is moisture that falls to the ground as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Northeast Ohio receives the heaviest snowfall. One of the reasons that this region receives so much snow is because of the lake effect from Lake Erie. Lake effect is when cold winter air blowing in from Canada picks up water and is warmed, then crosses Lake Erie. The water then falls from the sky as snow. Ohio's southwest region receives the heaviest rainfall. About 44 inches can fall during the year. Ohio summers often are warm and wet, while winters are cold and snowy. Isn't that true?
Yeah. Especially last year.
So Toledo gets less than 9 inches, right? Or 9 centimeters, or less than 36 inches of, precipitation. Looks like where we're at, we're in the light orange, so we get 36 to 40. See where we're at up there? Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's 2 Ohio.
All right, here we go. You ready? Waterways. Look at the map on page 36. So, I don't know. Here's the map on page 36, right? We're looking at the map. See some waterways? There's the Ohio River that gives the bottom of Ohio its shape. Then we have all these different rivers that go through here. Hey, would you know what the Ohio Divide is? See this right here, this green line? The Ohio Divide says rivers north of the Ohio Divide, see these guys up here? They're emptying into Lake Erie. Rivers south of the Ohio Divide are emptying into the Ohio River, which then empties into the Mississippi River. So these rivers are called tributaries, right? They contribute water to the big Ohio River. Okay? Does that make sense?
So, yeah.
So anything north of the Ohio Divide is emptying into Lake Erie. Anything south is emptying into Ohio River. Okay? So here we go. Find the line marked Ohio Divide. The Ohio Divide is a line of hills that runs east to west across the state. Rivers north of the divide flow where? Into where? Rivers north of the divide flow into? Everyone?
Lake Erie.
Lake Erie. Rivers south of the divides flow into the Ohio River. Barges carry goods on the Ohio River to many parts of our country and in the world. Many scientists believe melting glaciers made many of our rivers and lakes. Water from the melting glaciers filled the deep holes dug by the glacier's rough rocks. Lakes, such as Lake Erie, were filled with water this way. Today, ships in Lake Erie, ports of Sandusky, Cleveland, and Toledo, travel to the Atlantic Ocean and around the world. Okay, so the question is, what is the Ohio Divide? I want you guys, you're going to tell that in your own words. And if you're lucky enough to peek what I already wrote there, you're good. Okay?
Wait, I don't think that's
Shh. What we learned. Ohio has 5 landform regions. We have glaciers deposited till, making the soil rich in the lake plains, the till plains, and the glaciated plateau. The lake effect gives the northeast part of our state the heaviest snowfall, and scientists believe glaciers made many of our lakes and rivers. All right, today I want you to answer the focus question, vocabulary, okay, and this one, geography, what is lake effect? You're going to put that here. Critical thinking, make an inference. Campbell Hill is in the area of glaciation. Why do you think it is the highest point in Ohio? Why do you think that's the highest point in Ohio? What happened to make that high, the area really high? Okay, that's what you're working on. All right? All right, I'm going to pull up a better Ohio Divide, or the regions of Ohio. Tadero, out.